morning, everyone. It's early on Monday morning, so no one has shown up to work yet, so it's nice and quiet here. But we are actually going to run to Home Depot first thing because we are doing a big tiling job today on the van. So we're going to get the floor tiled and the backsplash tiled, but I think we need to rent a table saw because the one we have isn't very good. So that's what we're going to do.
You ready to go, Sue? Soldier?
Yes.
Ready to get this show on the road? Baby, did you leave the whiskey out again? Rolly.
The whiskey and the peanut butter. And the toilet paper. Just, you know, Vanlife essentials. Ready.
Let's skirt over there.
Oh my God.
Got to run up.
Excuse me, is there anyone that could help us with rentals?
We're gonna get ready to do a shower.
Okay, so that wasn't bad. It was only $57 for 24 hours to rent a large table saw.
It was $100.
No, it was a $100 deposit.
Oh. Every single time we've done a tile job,
Yeah.
I've always said to myself, we should have freaking rented a tile saw.
So yeah, that wasn't bad. 57 bucks.
Huh, baby.
What? Who's that?
All right, successful Home Depot trip. First step is honestly just probably we're gonna do like a dry fit and cut all the tiles down first. Oh my God. She needs to be held.
Morning. Let me hear those purrs. Let me hear them.
All right, now that the beans have been properly addressed, it's time to get the day started.
We already have these tiles in the shower, so you can kind of get a feel for how they're gonna look with the Roman clay. But this is the vibe.
Also,
This one's chipped out.
we are not going to condone the use of ceramic tiles in a van. We've done it. We've had them in our van for over a year on the floor. They've held up great. You know, obviously you risk them breaking, but that's a risk we're willing to take. They transfer heat well. This is actually a heating pad that we glued down the other day so that we could do all this today.
Yeah, I will say we have had a few tiles crack in the van that we are currently living in, but we've replaced them, and then, you know, you drop something and then one cracks again. But I think we've only had a total of like 2 or 3 tiles crack over the course of living in it for a year, and honestly the cracks are like hairlines, so you can't even see them.
Always because of us, not just on their own. We've never had one crack from driving or any of that. It's always because we've dropped like a pot or something like that on the actual floor. So anyway, that's a little disclaimer about ceramic tiles. Like, it can be done, but you know, vinyl tiles exist. Like, I've actually several times asked Scarlett, like, do you really want to do this?
And I do really want to do ceramic tile because it just, I don't know, when you use materials that are made for vans, it's gonna look like a van. Whereas if you use materials that are made for homes, yes, you know, Roman clay, not really supposed to be applied in a van. And we went to the showroom and we asked them, and they point blank told us wouldn't recommend that. Ceramic tile, veneer.
Every surface in this van is really like pushing the boundaries of like what's possible. This is after after almost 4 years of experience living in a van, so we feel pretty confident. We're also building this ourselves, which means if anything happens, we can replace it over time. And that's, again, a risk that we're willing to take. If you're just getting into it and just getting started, I wouldn't necessarily be this ambitious with a van build. I think the more fringe kind of finishes you have, the more issues you're gonna have. So keep that in mind as you're choosing how you're gonna finish out your van.
Okay, so we've got our floors all cleaned off, ready for the underlayment. And honestly, I'm so excited to get these floors in because we've just been looking at this like black subfloor that came with the van, and it is going to be such a transformation to have like a light element on the floor as well as get in the backsplash. Oh my God, like the difference between what this van looks like right now and what it's going to look like at the end of the day today. These are the days, honestly, that you wait for.
First step is the underlayment, which is this Schluter orange stuff.
Yep.
And then we will go to the tile.
Also, if you are interested in this 12-volt heated floor mat, this is from Expedition Upfitter. We have an affiliate link with them, so we will link that in the description box below if you are interested. I think these run about $200, and we used one here to kind of be in the main kitchen area when you're standing and cooking, and then we also used one in the shower. So both of those areas will have heated floors, which will be very nice. Okay, so we do not have enough mortar, so I'm gonna run to Lowe's real quick, even though we were just at Home Depot.
Yes, and
Like-
I'm going to remain here to begin the tiling job, because you're supposed to put it down while this is like right after this goes down. So
This guy is stressed, he is sweating, he is chaotic energy, so I'm gonna go to Lowe's.
Bye. We tried a couple different things this morning. This is gonna be the best starting point. So we'll go from here, and then we'll come into like some of these more complicated cuts down here, and then build out slowly this way into the rest of the space. So that's the game plan.
This is not the most enjoyable job because we can't stand on any of these while they're setting.
It's like a nice fun game of the floor is lava.
Yeah, we'd never do it again, so.
Yeah. Per usual. I don't think I'd do veneer again.
Oh, right, veneer,
I don't
yeah.
think I'd do Roman clay again.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't do this floor again. I definitely wouldn't do this shower again. I wouldn't do these countertops again.
All in the best way possible.
I wouldn't do boat hatches again.
But I think this is an accurate representation of why we are no longer doing this, because this is what's worth it to us. Doing things that we would basically never do again and never recommend, that is the only way that designing these little tiny homes is worth it for us. And again, like, it's also like not the best way to build. Like, these floors are probably going to crack.
Yeah, we fully are aware that like there's a lot of things in this van that is not ideal for a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
And are more design forward choices. And we've decided to take that risk, but that's not something we would ever do to anyone else,
Right.
per se.
Yeah.
When will it end, dude?
We do it for the vibes.
Alright, thank you.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, we're pulling over because Seth has lotiony hands. The worst part of that was how dry our hands are. Not sponsored by Aveeno. I'm one of those people who like dry, crusty hands is probably like my worst nightmare. I'm just gonna keep lathering up.
About like double the amount we need.
You can set it.
Welcome to the vlog. Oh my god.
We are back from Home Depot, and I just went ahead and removed all the tile spacers, and this seems to be set enough that these tiles aren't moving around anymore. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and grout all these seams, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, I don't have a bucket, so I'm literally using, and let's hope that doesn't spill.
Whoa.
Ho-ho.
Hold on. She's milky.
Today, we did get the floors done, which is a huge accomplishment, to be honest. This was a pretty big job, so feeling accomplished. Seth is busy sewing away at the cushion covers, so by the end of the day tomorrow, she gonna be definitely not finished. There's still so much work we have to do on the systems end of things with plumbing and electrical, but we're getting there. We are getting there. I think we're gonna end this, not this video. We'll catch you tomorrow.